I was thinking about the times just before we fall into an experience of a mental episode, like a depression or an anxiety attack. There is the point when we know it's coming just before it happens, when many times we reach the threshold where we step over and enter the realm of panic, then overwhelm, which is so overpowering it may lead us next into despair. This despair can take the form of fear that holds our body immobile, or heavy clouds of darkness, or in anxiety, the overwhelming sense of doom that makes us want to go into the fetal position. The actual experience is different for everybody, but when we are at a point of despairing, we are tired of fighting and say, "I give up," because the pressure knocks us down hard. It's easy to want to give in to despair. Despair is the complete and total absence of hope. Now think about that for a minute. The complete and total absence of hope. Is it possible for a Christian to be completely and totally without hope? Well, because of situations, we may feel that way sometimes. But are you really without hope? Let me ask you this. Whose are you? Who do you belong to? If you are a Christian, you bear the name of Christ. Christ is your hope. When you are in that place, call out to Jesus and he will help you. Psalms chapter 38 verse 15 says, "I put my hope in you, Lord. You will answer, Lord my God." Here's a promise passage from Isaiah chapter 43:2, where God says, "When you pass through the water, I will be with you. When you pass through rivers, they will not overwhelm you. When you walk through fire, you will not be scorched. The flame will not burn you." Apply this promise to your mental episode and know the presence of God in that moment. Even if you're still going through it, count on the Lord to hold your hand and hold you up through it. You never have to go through it alone. Now you might ask, why doesn't God just take it away completely? The simple answer is, He may. But if He does not, what I do know is that God can and will work in every situation we find ourselves in. The book of Romans chapter 8:28 says, "And we know that God works all things together for the good of them that love God, for those called according to His purpose." Did you hear that? God works all things together for good. All things, even your mental illness, your depression, your physical disability, your diabetes, your cancer even. God did not cause these ailments that you may have, or the negative situations put upon us, or ones we ourselves get into, but He promises to go through it with you, that it will not utterly destroy you, and that He's somehow working it out for good for you. The day you made the decision to put your faith, your trust in Jesus, was not a one-time thing. You must trust Him every day, every minute of the day, especially when it's hard. So please, don't give in to despair. Trust in the Lord.